This video is for informational and entertainment purposes only and utilizes artificial intelligence, AI. The information provided may not always be accurate. For important decisions, consult experts or professionals.
I'm thinking about a good saying for us to discuss, but I can't come up with one. Do you have any suggestions?
We could talk about the saying, "One who does not know how to look back at where they came from will never reach their destination." This is a meaningful proverb that emphasizes the importance of gratitude and valuing our roots. It could be a profound and engaging topic for your podcast, especially if you include stories of people who succeeded in life by appreciating their past experiences. We could also discuss how simply looking back on our experiences, whether good or challenging, can help us stay focused on our dreams. What do you think? Does this seem like a good topic? Let me know if this sounds good or if you'd like more ideas.
Of course, that's a great topic to discuss. What made you think of it?
I thought of this saying because it seems to carry both inspiration and a lesson that could spark a meaningful discussion on your podcast. I also noticed from our conversations that you often give value to experiences and stories of others, from movies, books, and personal stories. This saying serves as a reminder that, despite our successes or ambitions in life, it's important to appreciate our roots, the people who have helped us, and the lessons we've gained along the way. It also ties in well with the theme of beginning with the end in mind, which you often mention, because in each step we take toward our dreams, it's just as essential to remember where we started. I thought this might resonate with your audience too. Often, as we move forward in life, we tend to overlook and forget to appreciate our journey. This could be a great opportunity to discuss how simply looking back at where we came from can be key to building a stronger future.
Who is the author of this?
The saying, "One who does not know how to look back at where they came from will never reach their destination," is part of the deep wisdom of our ancestors. While no specific individual is credited as its author, it is regarded as a piece of traditional Filipino wisdom. This saying reflects an important cultural value in the Philippines, valuing one's roots, family, and past generations. It is a reminder from our ancestors about the importance of gratitude, respect for past experiences, and humility, even in the face of success.
So, there isn't a specific person who said this. I thought there was. Anyway, let's continue the discussion since we've already started. My first question, why is it important to learn to look back at where we came from?
Learning to look back at where we came from is important because it gives us direction and guidance in our journey through life. Here are some reasons why this is essential. 1. Recognizing our origins. Understanding and remembering our origins, whether in terms of family, culture, or personal experiences, helps shape our identity. In this way, we come to understand who we are, what we believe in, and why we have certain perspectives in life. 2. Appreciation and humility. Looking back on where we came from teaches us to value the sacrifices and teamwork that have brought us to where we are today. It serves as a reminder that we did not reach our current position alone. Remembering those who helped us, as well as the challenges we overcame, deepens our gratitude and keeps us grounded. 3. Learning from the past. Reflecting on our origins allows us to gain valuable lessons from our experiences. The mistakes and successes of the past serve as guides, helping us avoid similar mistakes in the future or expand upon our achievements. 4. Inspiring others. When we learn to look back and share the stories of our journey, we become a source of inspiration for others. Our experiences can encourage others to face their own challenges and trials with courage. 5. Preserving roots and cultural heritage. Looking back helps maintain our connection to our culture, traditions, and customs. It also strengthens our national identity, which is vital for building a deeper connection with others and our country. In short, looking back isn't just about being grateful, but also about embracing our entire being, the good and the complex, so that we can continue to grow and succeed in pursuing our dreams.
Do you have examples of famous people who clearly did this and succeeded in life?
Yes, there are many well-known individuals who succeeded because of their ability to look back at where they came from. Here are some examples. 1. Manny Pacquiao. One of the most famous Filipino boxers, Manny Pacquiao came from a poor family in General Santos City. Despite his success as a world boxing champion, he has not forgotten his roots. He continuously supports his fellow Filipinos through various projects and programs. His continued service to the country as a senator and active community member reflects his gratitude and love for his origins. 2. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah grew up in poverty and an abusive environment in Mississippi. Despite her difficult past, she has never forgotten where she came from. She used her experiences as inspiration for others. Now one of the most powerful women in media, she is also known for her philanthropic efforts, especially in education. Her story inspires many, showing that no matter how challenging one's beginnings, success and inspiring others are possible. 3. J.K. Rowling. Before the success of the Harry Potter series, J.K. Rowling was a single mother living on welfare, barely able to make ends meet. Despite becoming one of the richest authors in the world, she hasn't forgotten her struggles. She actively supports charities, particularly those helping families in poverty. Her journey and success demonstrate that remembering one's roots can inspire both perseverance and a commitment to helping others. 4. Nelson Mandela. Before becoming a global icon for peace and human rights, Nelson Mandela came from a simple family in a small village in South Africa. Throughout his life, he served his country, never forgetting his roots and his people. Despite his success as South Africa's first Black president, he remained true to his principles and continued to fight for the rights of all, especially those at the margins of society. 5. Malala Yousafzai. Known as the youngest Nobel Peace Prize laureate, Malala came from a small village in Pakistan. Despite her youth, she has raised global awareness about the importance of education for girls, especially in places with limited access to it. With her success as an international advocate for education, she hasn't forgotten her roots and continues to work to give a voice to others who come from difficult circumstances. These individuals show that success isn't just measured by wealth or fame, but by the ability to remember one's roots and use past experiences to inspire and positively impact society.
The stories of these people are truly remarkable. Despite their success, they never forgot where they came from. Now, let me reverse the question. Are there famous people who faced difficulties because they failed to show gratitude to their roots?
Yes, there are well-known individuals who suffered negative consequences because they didn't value or acknowledge their roots or those who helped them rise. Here are some examples. 1. John DeLorean. John DeLorean was a genius in the automotive industry and created the iconic DeLorean car, popularized by Back to the Future. Early in his career, he was a successful executive at General Motors. However, as he climbed higher, he developed an inflated sense of self-worth and severed ties with mentors and those who had helped him. When he started his own company, he had no qualms about leaving behind those who had given him a chance. Ultimately, he fell due to poor decisions, including involvement in a drug trafficking scandal to fund his business. His story shows how a lack of gratitude and arrogance can lead to downfall. 2. Lance Armstrong. Lance Armstrong was a famous professional cyclist who won 7 consecutive Tour de France titles. Many people supported him, especially during his battle with cancer. But as his fame grew, he became arrogant and denied doping allegations despite substantial evidence. He did not acknowledge those who supported him amid the controversies. When he finally admitted to using performance-enhancing drugs, he lost the respect of many, including former friends and fans. His fall serves as an example of how disregarding gratitude and truth can lead to ruin. 3. Heath Ledger. Known as one of the most talented actors of his generation, especially for his portrayal of the Joker in The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger received a lot of guidance and support early on. As he found success in Hollywood, he reportedly developed tensions with loved ones and friends due to lifestyle changes. His distancing from former connections and the people who had helped him left him isolated and depressed. Although lack of gratitude wasn't directly responsible for his death, his story highlights how losing connections with loved ones can adversely impact one's health. 4. Kanye West. Kanye West is a renowned rapper and fashion designer with a controversial personality. In the beginning, many helped him achieve fame, including his former producer and supporting artists. However, as he gained fame, he had conflicts and clashed with many, including people and institutions he once admired. His statements and actions brought him much criticism and controversy. He even turned against some of those who had given him opportunities in the industry. His story demonstrates how disregarding those who helped you can lead to estrangement and broken relationships. 5. Howard Hughes, a famous entrepreneur, pilot, and film producer. Howard Hughes was one of the wealthiest people of his time. Early in his career, he received support from many, especially in the film and aviation industries. But as he became more successful, he grew reclusive and distrustful of others, losing connections with loved ones and colleagues. His extreme isolation and lack of trust ultimately led him to live as a recluse. He died alone, illustrating how forgetting those who supported him and his origins resulted in a tragic end. These stories remind us that success isn't just about rising in life. It's also about the ability to show gratitude and humility toward those who helped us along the way. Forgetting one's roots and the people who supported us can lead to ruin, loneliness, and a lack of true happiness.
It's truly frightening to think of what might happen if we don't know how to look back to where we came from. It's such a simple saying, but its meaning runs deep.
You're right. This saying is very simple, yet it carries a profound and important message. Looking back to our roots isn't just about showing gratitude, but also about recognizing who we are, valuing the people who have been part of our journey, and staying humble despite our success. As we see in the examples mentioned, this saying has a significant impact on people's lives, whether positively or negatively. Those who honor it find a stronger foundation in their success. Meanwhile, those who ignore it often face misfortune and loneliness. It's like a reminder that success and fame aren't enough. Relationships, memories, and the lessons we've learned in each phase of life hold far greater value. When we learn to give thanks and appreciate where we come from, we become more whole and develop a deeper understanding of life. This is a saying that shouldn't just be kept in mind but truly lived, as it provides us with genuine direction and happiness beyond any success we might aspire to achieve.